Hi, we are Twice.
It has finally come. Hello everyone, and welcome to this week's K-pop video, where I cover a different K-pop group every week. This week is a group that is so dear to my heart that I'm very excited to get into it. This was a group that got me personally into K-pop. So let's go. Remember to comment what groups you guys want me to cover in the comments below. But without further ado, this is Twice. Before getting into their debut, let's talk about each individual member first. Twice is a group under the famous label JYP Entertainment, and they debuted with 9 members, found through a survival show that I'll talk about later. Starting from the oldest, Nayeon. Nayeon was born on September 22nd, 1995, and she is the lead vocalist, lead dancer, center, and face of the group. This is the first group I've covered when the oldest is not actually the leader. I'll explain why later. When Nayeon was a child, she entered a child model contest and got cast into JYP, which her mother refused, but 10 years later, she secretly entered JYP through an open audition in 2010. Chungyoung was born on November 1st, 1996, and she is a lead vocalist of the group. She failed a JYP audition when she was younger, passed an audition in 2010 for both JYP and SM. She ended up choosing JYP. She has a sister who's famous actress named Kong Song-yeon. She was also the second place for being leader in the group. Momo was born on November 9th, 1996, and she is the main dancer, sub-vocalist, and sub-rapper of the group. She is also one of 3 Japanese members in the group. She was scouted by JYP when they saw a video of her and her older sister dancing. Momo passed the audition, but unfortunately her sister did not. She started dancing when she was 3 years old, and now is one of the most legendary dancers in the K-pop industry. Sana was born on December 29th, 1996, and she is a sub-vocalist. She is the second of the 3 Japanese members. Sana got casted while shopping with friends and passed the audition in 2012. Sana and Momo arrived in Korea at the same time, so they quickly became friends. Sana has many trendy clips in Korea, like this one, and this one. Jihyo was born on February 1st, 1997, and she is the main vocalist and leader of the group. She became a JYP trainee in 3rd grade and trained for the longest in Twice, being 10 years. She ended up being leader through a vote, and mostly because she trained the longest, so the other members really respect her. Mina was born on March 24th, 1997, and she is the main dancer and sub-vocalist of the group. She was actually born in San Antonio, Texas, in America, but later lost citizenship in 2019. Mina, similarly to Sana, got casted while shopping in Japan and joined JYP in 2014 after passing the audition. She trained for about a year until debut. She did ballet when she was young, so she's very good at dancing. She's also rather quiet. Taehyun was born on May 28th, 1998, and she's the lead rapper and sub-vocalist of the group. She got accepted from JYP, SM, and YG at the same time, but chose JYP at the end, and then joined JYP in 2012. She's known to be the funniest in the group, and that also came from her childhood after watching this video. Chaeyoung was born on April 23rd, 1999, and she's the main rapper, sub-vocalist, and also my bias in the group. She became a JYP trainee in 2012. She is very laid back, with some of her hobbies being drawing, washing dishes, and listening to music. And finally, Jiwi. Jiwi was born on June 14, 1999, and she's the lead dancer, sub-vocalist, visual, and magne of the group. She's also the only Taiwanese member in the group, and she was found at a workshop in Tainan in 2012. She is very quiet, but speaks through her visuals since she is very pretty and she is very tall. And that is all the members. Let's get started with the history of Twice. So in December of 2013, JYP announced that they would debut a new girl group around 2014, which would be the first girl group since Miss A in 2010. 2014, JYP trainees Lena and Cecilia, who I'm not too familiar with, were confirmed members of the group called Six Mix, with other rumored members being Nayeon, Chungyoung, Chio, and trainee Minyoung. However, the group's plans were cancelled after both Lena and Cecilia left the company. Then in February 2015, JYP announced that a 7-member girl group will be chosen based on a survival show called 16. 16 was aired on Mnet in May 2015, which has some other trainees that you are pretty familiar with. And also could have debuted twice, such as Chaeyoung of ITZY, Chaeyeon of IZ*ONE, Jiwon of Fromenstein, as well as soloists Somi and Natty. Previously mentioned Minyoung, who was part of the Six Mix plan, was also part of the survival show. In July of 2015, the 7 members revealed were Nayeon, Chungyoung, Sana, Jihyo, Mina, Taehyun, and Chaeyoung. JYP then announced that he would expand the group from 7 to 9, which meant that 2 more spots were present, one of which was an audience pick, which was Jiwi, as she was the most popular contestant. That meant 1 more spot was available, and that spot went to Momo, who was originally cut from the show earlier, but JYP announced she would debut due to her performing skills. That decision was hit with a lot of backlash from fans asking why an eliminated contestant was chosen. But now, we can see the vision that JYP had by picking Momo. The team name was announced to be called Twice, which means the group will touch people's hearts twice, once through the ears and once again through the eyes. The fandom name was also announced to be called Once. Let's get to the debut song now. Now we know the members and how they got together. Twice finally got the debut on October 20th, 2015 with their debut EP, The Story Begins, and its lead single called Like Ooh Ah. This song charted many different charts. I personally like the concept of the high school zombie theme going. Twice ended up winning the Best New Female Artist award at the Mama Awards in 2015, which promptly led to 2016. And on April 25th, 2016, Twice released their second EP, Page 2, with the lead single called Cheer Up. This song is known as the nation's anthem. It went viral the moment it was released. The album became a commercial success for the group, debuting at number 2 on the Gaon album chart and number 6 on the Billboard World Album charts, with 80,000 units sold during the month of April. Twice got their first music show win barely a year into their history on May 5th. Well, it is their 1-year anniversary, and Twice unveiled their new song 1 in a Million from their third upcoming EP, Twice Coaster Lane 1, through a live broadcast on VLive. On October 24th, 2016, Twice released the music video for the title track called TT. This song is insane, Halloween themed, and it blew up everywhere. It is currently Twice's most popular song on YouTube with close to 600 million views on YouTube. They sold 165,000 physical copies in 1 week and sold 350,000 copies at the end of the year. This year made Twice stand out amongst the world. At the end of the year, Cheer Up ended up winning multiple Song of the Year awards across different music show festivals, which secured a successful year for Twice. In January of 2017, Twice held their first concert, which sold out immediately, and on February 20th, 2017, Twice released a special album which was a follow-up to TT called Twice Coaster Lane 2, and the title track, Knock Knock. Not my favorite song in the world, but the album absolutely destroyed the world, charting on Billboard and Gaon charts once again. Twice were unstoppable at that time. Twice started exploring the Japanese market now, where they were debuting a Japanese album later that year. On May 15, 2017, Twice released their 4th EP titled Signal, with the same title song called Signal. Much different song than the others, but the superpower concept and the aliens were very intriguing for me. Once again, the album sold out yet again. At that time, Twice had accumulated over 1 million copies of their albums across 5 albums sold out over just a year and a half after debuting. The Japanese song that Twice put out was a Japanese version of Signal, and a week later, a Japanese version of TT. I'm going to stick to the Korean content for now, because there can honestly be a whole other video about Twice's Japanese activities. So I'm going to skip past all of the Japanese activities and songs and albums for this video. On October 30th, 2017, Twice came back with their first full-length album, Twice-tagram, with the lead single called Likey. Filmed in Canada, I absolutely love this song. This was actually the 3rd K-pop song I ever listened to after Gangnam Style and G. I first found this song on a Twitch channel that people were dancing to, and that got me curious and I searched it up. I actually didn't know it was K-pop at the time, so I listened to it with no expectation. I think it is easy to say that Twice's main point of their songs is their easy dances that everyone could follow along. And the chorus that Likey had was easy for fans to follow. This is seen on Cheer Up, TT, and Signal, where the dance is rather simple yet addictive for fans. On December 11, 2017, Twice released their Christmas-themed album called Merry and Happy with the lead single called Heart Shaker. The Merry and Happy album actually has a song with the same name as the album name, which is a Christmas carol, and I absolutely love it. Twice is back at it again with the addictive dance point with Heart Shaker. But did you know something in the song? Some of the funniest videos on the internet are people hearing Korean words into English. Because of that, fans heard this. Absolutely incredible. End of 2017, and Signal won Song of the Year. So that's pretty cool. Now we're in 2018, and on April 9, 2018, Twice released their 5th EP, What Is Love, with the lead single with the same title called What Is Love. This song has many references referring to different movies and plays such as Pulp Fiction and Romeo and Juliet. This song is a straight masterpiece. I absolutely love this song yet again. I want to say at this point, Twice have not really put out any bad song, as all these songs are songs I could replay for hours and hours, and I did do that when I first got to K-pop, but that's for a video you can check out later. On July 9th, 2018, Twice released an expanded reissue of What Is Love called Summer Nights, with its lead single called Dance the Night Away. Okay, straight up, for a while, this was my favorite K-pop song, and this was the first song I actually memorized the Korean lyrics for. The summery vibes and dance is what made me fall in love with this song, and the music video just looks so much fun. Well, 2018 is not over yet, because Twice released their 6th EP on November 5th, 2018 called Yesterday Yes, with the same title track name called Yesterday Yes. Once again, this song slaps hard, and 2018 capped off my personal favorite year of Twice content. On April 22nd, 2019, Twice released their 7th EP, Fancy You, with the lead single called Fancy. I'm gonna be real honest here, this song is Twice's best song. I became a K-pop fan when I saw this song trending on YouTube. and I will always remember the date this came out because it's one day before Chaeyoung's birthday. I find it rather amusing that I became a K-pop fan on Chaeyoung's birthday, and Chaeyoung is my ultimate bias, by the way. September 23rd, 2019, Twice released their 8th EP, Feel Special, with the same title its name, called Feel Special.
You make me feel special.
The members looked extremely gorgeous, but this was around the time when member Mina had anxiety issues and insecurity problems on stage, so many fans were wondering if she would feature in the comeback at all. She did feature in the music video, but was not present at any of the promotions, and she didn't come back until early 2020. Feel Special broke records for sales once again, including their first week sale record with over 151,000 copies. Insane. 2020 was when Twice were going to become extremely international since they had control of Asia already, but never really ventured to the West. However, because of COVID, those plans never happened. On June 1st, 2020, Twice finally released a new Korean album, More and More, with the lead single called More and More. It was almost a year since Twice put out any content. I personally think this is their weakest song, but it's still a very good song. It was nice to see Mina look extremely healthy again though. Then on October 26th, Twice released their second studio album, Eyes Wide Open, with the lead single called I Can't Stop Me. I personally love this song, but this wasn't without controversy, or rather health issues again, because Jonghyun this time sat out promotions due to anxiety as well, which got fans asking what JYP were doing being the girls. And during the 2020 Mama Awards, Twice released a very surprising performance of their unreleased single called Cry For Me, which was unbelievable and incredible. Twice never failed to disappoint, huh? Well, we are in this year now. June 11th, Twice released their 10th EP called Taste of Love, with the lead single called Alcohol Free. Not my type of song personally, but it was nice to see Jonghyun and all of Twice extremely healthy. Well, we're in the current day, and that brings us to the end of the video. I will not get into any of the personal lives of the members, such as who they dated or are dating, because that's not my right to talk about, and bring light to it. The success of Twice was rather evident considering the company that they're in, but success doesn't equate from existing, but needs hard work, and these girls work their socks off every comeback. I'm so thankful for these girls. Now that Twice are getting international, I hope I get to see one of their concerts at least once before they decide to call it a career, because with the announcement of G-Friend's disbandment, there are question marks over every K-pop group's future now. So we'll see what happens for the next couple of years. With that being said, thank you all for watching this video, and I'm very happy I can explain my favorite ever K-pop group. The group that got me into this addiction of K-pop for the past 2 years with no regret. Remember to comment what groups you want me to cover in next week's video, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.